The tech world was shattered on Friday the 16th when the news broke that EVGA would be completely pulling out of the GPU business, once a longtime partner of NVIDIA completely gone from the GPU space. Their departure leaves one simple question: who will replace EVGA? EVGA has, or rather had, three primary AIB competitors: ASUS, MSI, and Gigabyte. So which one of them is in the best position to capitalize on EVGA's departure? Starting off with Gigabyte, possibly the smallest of the three up for consideration, Gigabyte offers a suite of GPUs that are generally cheaper than their competitors, but would still be considered premium. Over the past 4 years especially, their other product segments have been getting stronger, with their Aorus gaming brand gaining traction. Of particular note is how far their motherboards have come, offering quality hardware comparable to other competitors like ASUS and MSI, but lacking the fit and finish one might expect from a premium priced product. Gigabyte also offers other component hardware like power supplies, memory kits, and even some monitors and laptops. Outside of power supplies, not much of these are well known, and their power supplies are known for the wrong reasons. Gigabyte is still in the midst of recovering from a scandal last year where testing showed that their power supplies would blow up as opposed to shut down if put through an overloading scenario. That, along with their response to the situation, wasn't the best look. Gigabyte's response essentially stated that in real-world scenarios, their power supplies wouldn't explode when hitting the overpower protection, and the hardware failures were more of a result of a more strenuous lab testing environment. This was provably false, as normal owners of the power supplies in question had their units blow up if they threw too powerful a GPU at it. So how does this fare for Gigabyte in the scheme of our question? Well, Gigabyte's GPUs are good, and they at least have the early foundations of comprehensive product suites. They're not quite there yet. Generally, their products could use more polish, and situations like the power supply scandal show that their engineering talent still has a bit of a ways to go, as well as their quality control and general attitude towards faulty hardware. Next up to bat is MSI. MSI offers a comprehensive suite of hardware including GPUs, motherboards, power supplies, AIOs, and even their own systems like laptops. MSI's GPU suite is more robust than Gigabyte's, featuring varying price points for the same product segments. For example, MSI offers both the Gaming Trio version of their 3070 Ti and a Supreme X version. There's a difference of about $150 between them, with the Supreme being the more expensive and better performing. While it is still a 3070 Ti, the Supreme will offer even more performance over the Gaming Trio with higher clock speeds and better cooling capacity. So having more robust options like this at different price points for the same product segments demonstrates not only scale but engineering prowess. Examining other MSI hardware, there's of course their motherboards. MSI offers a ton of motherboard options, with some of the highest end hardware around, even some motherboards costing as much as $2,100 for their godlike editions. So there's no doubt that MSI definitely has plenty of engineering talent to deliver the best hardware available. I hesitate to declare MSI the winner here due to some quality control issues that have been popping up. MSI is currently in the midst of a recall of their AIO coolers due to severe QC issues concerning the biocide treatment of the liquid used inside. Some units didn't get treated properly, allowing for growth inside the loop, which not only is very disgusting, but also creates a blockage over time, causing reduced cooling performance. While the recall has been going well, some other media figures have been calling for an expansion of the recall, as they're finding it's a lot more AIOs than MSI admitted were affected. And on a personal anecdote, I've had experience with 7 MSI motherboards over the last 10 years, and all 7 of them have failed in some way at no fault of the user. So with these quality control issues in mind, it's hard to give MSI the crown, albeit the talent is certainly there. Finally, there's ASUS. As usual, they offer graphics cards as well as a suite of other components and peripherals like the other competitors we've been examining, but ASUS offers variations of the same product segments like we talked about with MSI and is very competitively priced. ASUS's motherboards and power supplies stand up there with the best, and of course offer the features and polish you would expect from premium branded products. So there's no doubt that ASUS has these robust engineering capabilities and talent across all of their products. But here's where I think ASUS stands out among other competitors. It's not with their GPUs necessarily, but with their other products. While yes, MSI and Gigabyte do offer other products like peripherals, neither of them are as robust or well known / used as ASUS's. ASUS possesses a scale and brand power that isn't had by Gigabyte and MSI. And the same advantage could even be said when comparing ASUS directly to EVGA. While EVGA made power supplies that were actually great and had other products that were decent, EVGA was really only known for their GPUs, which was for a good reason as they are all legendary. But to a certain extent, EVGA lacked the brand power behind many product segments that ASUS has. There's something to be said for the convenience of shopping in the ASUS section of an online store and saying, well, I got an ASUS motherboard, I might as well get an ASUS GPU and power supply while I'm here. Maybe throw in a case while you're at it too, especially that Gundam one, that looks sick. So not only does ASUS have a bountiful offering of products, they have a respect and brand power behind essentially all of them that the other competing brands are lacking. This is all to say that demonstrates a company's scale not seen by Gigabyte and MSI. So if there ever was a brand to take the crown from EVGA, it's going to be ASUS. Not only does ASUS possess the talent and the scale, but they also know how to cement their brand to be associated with quality. Let us know in the comments who you think can take over from EVGA, or what experience with some of these companies are. In contrast, check out our Intel video here on how not to launch GPUs, and I'll see you in the next one.